There are some stories that haunt us with ghosts, and then there are stories that haunt us with faithfulness. Agnes Grey is not loud. It is not dramatic. It does not announce itself, and yet it lingers because it asks a quiet but devastating question. What does it mean to live rightly when no one is watching and no one applauds? Anne Bronte's Agnes Grey follows a young woman who becomes a governess, a position marked by powerlessness, misunderstanding, and isolation. Agnes has little authority. She cannot discipline the children she teaches. She cannot defend herself without consequences. She cannot even speak freely when she sees wrongdoing. And yet, Agnes is not weak. She is not hollow. Earlier in this journey, I read T.S. Eliot's The Hollow Men, a poem filled with voices that whisper because they cannot pray, souls that are sightless because they have no anchor. The hollow men are desperate. They are paralyzed. They are empty because they answer only to themselves. Agnes Grey is the opposite. She is quiet, but she is rooted. She is powerless, but she is not lost. She answers to a higher authority. Where the hollow men whisper, Agnes prays. And that makes all the difference. Agnes's strength does not come from assertiveness or rebellion. It comes from endurance without bitterness. She does not harden her heart. She does not become cynical. She does not manipulate. Instead, she remains faithful, even when goodness goes unnoticed. There is a moment when Agnes sees manipulation at work, when another young woman sets her sights on Mr. Weston. Agnes does not interfere. She does not compete. She does not accuse. She prays. Not for herself to win, but for truth to be revealed. That is spiritual strength. Agnes teaches us something modern life has almost forgotten. That quietness can be courage. That restraint can be strength. That faithfulness does not require recognition. She lives with the assurance that she is seen even when unseen. She is known even when ignored. She is upheld even when powerless. Her conscience is not shaped by public opinion. It is shaped by God. Agnes Grey haunts not because of what happens, but because of what doesn't. There is no grand vindication, no dramatic justice, no sudden reversal of fortune. There is only a life lived steadily, faithfully, and truthfully, and that can be more unsettling than tragedy, because it asks us, would we still choose goodness if no one noticed? Agnes Grey reminds us that a soul does not become hollow through suffering. It becomes hollow through forgetting who it answers to. Agnes never forgets, and that is why, even in silence, Even in obscurity, even in endurance, she is strong. This has been Haunted Pages.